Good morning. You are inside Sound Wisdom. We
Woohoo!
are Marina and Diana, and this is episode 20. Welcome, Rose. Diana, we are here. What's next?
So, wow, what an amazing, expansion to be able to see you all. I just love connecting. So, the fact I get to connect audio and video, it's amazing. And, Tuesdays for me are quite hectic. So, I'm not at home. I'm at my in law's house and I've run upstairs into the spare room. But you know what? Our message doesn't stop. We don't stop. We find ways. We find ways to make it happen. And that's the difference, right? That is the difference. And so Dr. Marina always comes to me with her words, why not? And why not indeed? So here we are. So this morning in Gail's room, we were talking about words you use to talk to yourself. And as everybody knows, words and thoughts are energy, and I talk about this a lot. Your vibration is carried in your voice, in your sound, in how you're creating and showing up in the world. And Gail was talking about how you talk to yourself. And then I thought, this is really serendipitous, because this morning I went back to a practice of connecting deeply into my body as I was moisturizing my body and talking to my body, right? Our words get stored in our body. Our emotions, our energy, things that have happened to us in the past are stored. Our body remembers. And it's so important that we understand this, because when we understand this, we can work with it. So what I wanted to do today is just open some space and talk to our hearts, because the song that came to me was, listen to your heart. When it's calling for you, listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know why, but listen to your heart. So I wanted to open the space and just sound a little bit and invite you to listen to your heart, to your inner being. For me, I believe that your heart is the gateway to your soul, and your soul holds all the information. It knows everything that you're here to do in this lifetime. It is your blueprint, right? Everything is here. And when we can listen, we were talking in my room the other day about your intuition, your inner voice, and how we hear that, and how we listen to that, and how it really helps us. So I want to open that space just to give you a moment just to listen to your heart, and see what wisdom comes for you today. And then I want to open the space for you to share. What does your heart want to say today? What is wanting to be expressed and heard? So I just want you to take a moment. You can put your hands on your heart if you want to, and just breathe into that heart space and out. And breathe in and out. In that breathing pattern. And just feel that energy in your heart, almost like your heart has swelled, has opened. Feel that smile creep over your face as yes, your heart has expanded, it's being heard, it's being felt so deeply. So, that was just a really brief way to expand into the heart. And this is the way I love to work every time that I hold sacred space, be it on a retreat with me, where I'm in person and I can connect with you physically, or in my online sound concerts that I do, when I open that space and listen so deeply. And I invite you to do the same. So I would love to hear what spoke to you, what came up from your heart in that moment. And I felt the real need this morning for some stillness, for some calm, for some peace, for that expansion and almost permission to be. And these were the sounds that were channeled this morning for you. So I would love to pass over and just hear, what did my sound invoke in you? Because again, my voice is here as an awakener. My voice, my sound to help you to expand your voice, your sound. Dr. Marina, I would love to hear from you first.
Wow. From me, I feel we are surfing this huge wave, and as beautiful as a wave could be really a very scary place, could be really requiring a lot of courage to surf on top of that wave. And I think with your guidance, I'm in a good place, and I feel everybody is safe with you because you have a deep understanding of the power of human voice. And also, I spent all my life understanding the power of words, and I've been an editor for an ecological newspaper. Then for later on in life, when I retired 10 years ago, I launched a couple of niche publications, and all of them, everything I've done in my life is about learning to listen to the one story that matters, to that voice that really matters, the story you tell yourself about yourself when nobody is listening. And I found it exciting, but I also finding terrifying, because everybody finds comfort in other people's story because they think they don't have a story. And proving that your story matters is a very it's a huge adventure, it's a journey into serendipity. And I found that before you share your story, before you accept you have a story, before you put your name on your story, you have to acknowledge a deeper, more profound, more priceless gift, which is your voice. And this is what you do, Diana. This is really a time for voicing your message. This is a time when humanity needs your voice. This is a choir. The humanity is a choir. It is not easy to produce and perform, but takes a lot of work. And I feel that it's worth it simply because unless you voice your message, the final song, what is released into the world, needs to reflect you as well. And your essence is captured in your voice. So I'm a bit reluctant to say that I understand the inside of your voice, because I don't. I'm still discovering. I don't have any answers, but I really know that practicing and showing up and showing up for yourself first is the first step. And the truth is that when you show up for yourself, you show up for others. And right here, right now, me and you being in front of the camera, that I'm never ready for camera, but I'm here because of you. I'm not here for me. And that makes it easier, because we are born with compassion, but we are not born with self-confidence. So being here with you give me the confidence I need to show up for myself, to support others, so they could show up as well. They could voice their message. It is my belief that showing up for yourself is the beginning of showing up for others. And it's just a matter of who could you become showing up for yourself today? Who could you help for showing up, through showing up for yourself today?
I love that.
It's not a matter of self. It's being part of that choir, that you are already destined to play your role, your instrument. And you need, if you need guidance, there is guidance. So thank you, Dana, for everything you do. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. You know, and I think there's a, oh, come on now, don't give me feedback. It's been going so well. It's been going so well. I think, you know, people get so caught up in, how does my voice sound? And we have these words, we have these passions, these ideas, these things that come from our hearts, and we have it all. And then it comes to the next part of voicing it, of voicing what is coming up in our hearts. And then it has to go through all the layers, all the neurological programming, all the doubts, all the things that go on. And that's where sometimes we lose our voices. And so it's so beautiful and simple just to come back. And this is why I love teaching in the way I do, to find your voice, because it's so rewarding. So I want to pass over to Rose. Hello, my love. We're going to pass.
Hello there, guys. I've missed you so much. This past week's felt like forever. Listen to my heart. I don't know. I'm very much in the stage today of feeling enough and being enough and setting my boundaries and learning to say no. It's been a huge thing over the past week for me. Saying no to myself has been a huge thing. But when you're saying listen to your heart, sometimes it's not easy. And I've experienced that this week and had to take a back seat and distance myself from things that weren't good for me, as well as things that are good for me, and I can't wait to get back to.
Oh, thank you, honey. And we're so glad to have you back. We are so glad to have you back. And it's the thing, what an amazing thing, saying no to yourself, listening to your heart and saying no to yourself. Especially, I really identify with, I was the epitome of people pleaser. Yes, I would say yes. I would put myself last. I would, go above and beyond, hoping to get what I needed by saying yes to others. And thank you for sharing that, Rose. I think that's so important. The power of saying no to yourself, when you really listen and you go, oh, okay, I hear it. My heart is telling me this. And now I've got to honor it. And so, that's a really important share. So thank you so much. But I think there's so many people out there that needed to hear that, right? Sometimes it's almost like, when Dr. Marina says sharing your story really helps other people with their stories.
It's okay to say no. We're kind of programmed to be people pleasers, aren't we? We're programmed to say yes. We're programmed, and we get into relationships and we get into situations where it's just the norm, and it's not okay. It's just not okay. And no's a full sentence, and that's it. And I love that. I always say that. No, that's all you need to say is no. No is a full sentence, but we do get ourselves stuck in a people pleasing way, if you like to say. We do get, and we put ourselves last, and yeah, no, no more. So no has been a big word this week, which is difficult. I'm the same. I found it really difficult saying no to people. I always had the guilt and well, they need me, or I need to be there for them, or I need to do this, or I need to do that, and then the guilt would saying, no guilt, no more. No guilt, no more. I am doing me for me, and in turn that'll help others, I hope so. But yeah, no's my word of the day.
Word du jour, as I like to say. It's my word du jour. And also it's that permission piece, isn't it? The more we normalize that actually it's okay to say no. In fact, it's healthy to say no. And then we help other people. And really, again, I talk in my lens of my work. Find your voice and share it unapologetically, to say what you need, to say what you feel, to say what wants to come out. The more we speak so freely from the heart, the more we empower others to do the same. And this is what we're here for. We're here to create change. We're here to create change. And this is how we do it. One person, one word at a time. So beautiful. And Tanya, congratulations on your first live video. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, honey. We see you. Yeah.
Well, this was what usually happens behind the scenes, right? So perhaps tomorrow you'll see Tanya, a better version of ourselves. We've been practicing today. Thank you for your beautiful energy, for your thought, and thank you everybody in the clubhouse who is waiting patiently for us to return to clubhouse in full. So this is another step we take together into the unknown. And it's like music. When music hits you, doesn't hurt you, heals you. And tomorrow will be better. And you've been listening and watching to the 50 minutes rich sound wisdom with Marina and Diana. And this was episode 20, but first on StreamYard. So thank you everybody for bearing with us, accepting our shortcomings with kindness, and we promise to be back tomorrow and be better. Thank you. Until tomorrow, from me and Diana and everybody at Rich Human Magazine, with lots of love, stay sound. Goodbye.
Goodbye, all.